Any other guitar players in the house? Leave a comment if you play guitar. I got a Yamaha acoustic. I don't know the exact model, whatever, but it's fun. It's a good hobby. Got a smoothie here today. We got some parsley, some organic. If you saw, I just went to the flea market and actually applied for a job there too. Got some organic dates. I forgot to take the pits out of them, but my blender chopped them up pretty nicely, so not a big deal. Got some organic blackberries, some kale, banana. I try to get everything organic if I can. I haven't been able to find those small mini bananas. Shout out to Masterpiece. I was watching some of his videos last night. He's got a pretty good wealth of knowledge on that kind of stuff. Check his channel out. But yeah, I just did some yoga this morning. Felt pretty good. Last night I was talking to one of my buddies. He's currently living in Los Angeles, and he has a radio show. It's called The Other Side, and he talks about various things. Hopefully soon I will be a guest on his show, and I'll be able to link that and you can hear our conversation. This is just starting, just getting off the ground, so it might be a while, but I will definitely let you guys know when that comes out. I designed the graphic for his show. I do graphic arts, video editing, audio editing, anything that has to do with video, audio, graphics, motion graphics. So if anyone needs any work done, please let me know. I will have my degree in digital media technology in May of 2017, so I need all the experience I can get. I need to get 80 hours of internship experience, so please, if anyone has any projects they want to get done, let me know. I do good work. Check out my portfolio. It's all of the work that I feel was done pretty well. So I use Apple software and Apple computers, Logic, Motion. I'm going to learn After Effects this semester, so motion graphics are fun. I like to do those, and I know Photoshop, and I know Final Cut Pro. So please let me know if you need anything done. I won't charge you unless it's like a lot of work, but I will do a lot of things for free. So let me know and I will let you know. So yeah, last night my buddy and I were talking about check out his SoundCloud, by the way. he makes beats and he raps. Very talented artist. We were talking about the impact of Wi-Fi waves and, all of these waves in the air. When you think, there's a thought that comes to your head that's not your own, you got to wonder, where does because your brain is basically a receiver, and these waves are transmitting everywhere, and those waves have information, and they are at a certain frequency. So when your brain receives this information, you feel a certain way. That's why some people can never feel stable. That's why all these people are on drugs, because they want to feel stable. And when you have all this information coming at you, you're up and down all day. Back in like the 1950s, people didn't need to be on drugs because everyone was stable just by eating food and just being. Now we have so much technology, so many satellites, radio towers. It's just bombarding us with information. And I don't think our brains are naturally not able to handle that kind of input. So, something to think about. I like to unplug my router before I go to bed at night. Even though I live in an apartment complex, so that probably, I think it reduces maybe a little bit of interference into my dreams. But if you look at a map of the United States and the amount of towers there are that are transmitting signals, it's hard to truly get off the grid, if you know what I mean. And that's another thing that Master Peace was saying in his videos, is that it's impossible to live in the belly of the beast, as he says. He kind of uses a metaphor of a colon, where if you have all of this bile coming through and you want to break off into the corner and form a little section where you and like-minded people can live, like a truther community, eventually that area is going to fester, and it's going to, the outside is going to cave in on it, and it's going to get destroyed. But watch his video, he explains it a lot better. It's, as you guys know, it is a new moon. The new moon came a couple days ago, and there is a ritual you can do on new moons. Hold on one second. My cat is getting into something. So there was on a new moon, when the moon is not visible, when the dark side of the moon is facing the earth, a good way to start fresh, get rid of any demons inside of you or any kind of bad habit you're trying to kick. Go by moving water on the morning of the new moon. Go by moving water and burn some sage. Burn some sage and think about a time in your life when you were very happy or content and just felt at ease or at peace. Go by moving water on the morning of a new moon and burn some sage and think about a time in your life when you were happiest. And just think of that feeling, how you felt in your head, and try to replicate the emotions and the overall feeling you felt. So your aura gets charged while you're burning the sage, sitting by moving water. if you do this, I think it will be known. It'll be heard, seen by God, whoever. And when the full moon hits, by the time the full moon is in the air, in the sky, that demon will be released from you. I actually did this the other day, and later that night, I wasn't even thinking about it, but I posted this picture online, and I screenshotted it, and the time of the screenshot was at 3:30 and 33 seconds. The next morning I woke up and I went to check, allfortruth.com is the site that I posted it on. And someone pointed out that the reason I was seeing those numbers was that someone had gotten my message and my righteousness was received or known by God or whoever. So I put that message out there, that prayer, if you will, and it was received because that was the sign right there. So I think good things are in store. That was a pretty big sign to me. I mean, that's like the first time something like that has happened to me in a while, if ever. So look at numbers, because if you look at a clock and it's all threes, that's a good sign. My buddy showed me this article of a human clone baby named Eve that happened in 2000. This was released in 2002, and now this is being covered up. So we know that a sheep was cloned, Dolly the sheep. Was that just symbolism that they could clone humans, aka sheep? Or that they're rubbing it in our face that they cloned a sheep so that the sheep will just believe that and not question it? Oh, there was a sheep cloned. That's it. No other species or any kind of other animal or any other kind of being can be cloned, just a sheep. Do they really think we're that stupid? I mean, it's clear that they cracked the genome, and you're probably walking around, or at least seeing all these clones on the television on a daily basis. And a good way to tell is if their eyes don't change with their demeanor or their facial expressions. Their eyes never change. So look for that. I don't think I've ever come into contact with a clone of that I know of. It might have happened, but also all Hollywood celebrities are like the very, very top, most famous celebrities. The majority of them are transgender. Mr. E has a good videos on this. Check it out. I don't know for sure myself if that's true, but based on the research that I've done and from what I've seen, it makes a lot of sense. And I think the first step you can take toward dabbling into this information is noticing how Michelle Obama is in fact a man. You can tell by her body and various things. Look it up. I would be very surprised if Michelle Obama is truly a woman. All right, they're flipping the script on us. They're turning female to male, male to female. They're trying to confuse the hell out of us. And they're trying to take away our divine sexual energy when it comes down to it. But to combat this, all you have to do is get to your natural DNA, as I've been saying in previous videos. Eat organic, eat things that come from the earth, stay away from meat, stay away from dairy, stay away from any man-made, processed foods, get a shower head filter, use less plastic. Let me show you this. These wooden spoons and pans I got are lined with ceramic, and it takes away chemicals when you cook your food. Get yourself some wooden spoons and use stuff like this. Do not be using these non-stick black coated, chemical coated pans and be using metal and scratching that shit when you're stirring your food, because all of that shit is going to leak into your food, and that's chemicals, and that's going to put a lot of heavy metals into your body and shit that fucks with your DNA. So use wooden, and try not to use plastic either. You just cut down on all plastic, and you're going to feel better, and your food is going to be way more nutritious for you. So don't poison yourself with lack of knowledge. Lack of knowledge will do a lot of damage in the long run. So educate yourself, everybody. Peace and love. I hope everyone's doing well, healthy. I'll talk to you next time. It's Novelty. So yeah, another good way to keep your DNA natural is to cut out as many chemicals as possible. Another big source of fake, not natural, man-made chemicals are any kind of cleaning products, soap, toothpaste. Obviously, the toothpaste with fluoride is bad for you. Get rid of it. Calcifies your pineal gland. Use essential oils. Dr. Bronner's is a great soap company for any kind of thing that you need to use soap. Use Dr. Bronner's. Laundry, dishes, you name it. Use it for anything. Instead of spraying the Febreze, get a essential oil mister. You just fill it up with water, put a few drops of whatever essential oils you'd like, and it steams it into your room, and it makes it smell good. And also, aromatherapy, which is essential oils in the air, using one of these has a lot of health benefits. Look it up, aromatherapy. For example, if you're feeling depressed, use citrus. If you're feeling anxious, use lavender. It calms you down. Citrus is very uplifting. I actually use both of them in my diffuser for a calm yet energized feel. Not to mention it smells great. Another good way to purify the air is use a salt lamp. These are made with Himalayan pink salt, and they cause the ions in the air to change, and it just makes the air fresher and purified, and it looks cool too. It's like you can use it as a lamp. It's got some cool colors, so spice it up. Make your space look out of this world. Don't be boring, Just have fun with it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Yo, what's up, YouTube? Just got back from a grocery haul. We got some organic spelt spaghetti, some garbanzo bean flour, some spelt flour. Bob's Red Mill is a good brand. Got some organic parsley. Parsley helps clean out heavy metals in the body. We got an organic tomato, which I'm going to make tomato sauce, homemade, and I'm going to have some spaghetti tonight. Say hi, Bellard. Then we got an organic avocado. I got 2 portobello mushrooms, some organic blackberries, one of the best berries you can eat, full of seeds and antioxidants. And then we got a red pepper, which I'm gonna put into my sauce. These 3 ingredients here. And then, last but not least, I got some dates, organic of course. And then tomorrow when I go to school, I found these bars that were reduced price. This one has a little bit of sugar in it, so that's kind of my cheat meal or snack right there. But these two, I guess they all kind of have a little bit higher sugar content, but you gotta live a little once in a while, right? So that's it. All of this costs $30. Actually, the total came out to $33.44. So you spend a little bit more, but you gotta invest in yourself, you know? Right, Bella? Yeah. Alright. Hope everyone's doing well. This is Novelty and Bella signing off. Have a good and a healthy day. I'll talk to you next time.